My name is Muguru Kimani, and yes, we are here to talk about music and inclusivity when it comes to music. And without any further ado, I just want to introduce my guest. I want him to introduce himself as we carry on with the conversation. Karibu.
Shukran.
Your names, please.
My name is Collins Mutindi. That is the name my parents gave me, and I chose not to change it because I loved it. Yep.
Okay. So tell us, who is Collins Mutindi?
Collins Mutindi is an umbrella. I call myself an umbrella.
When you say an umbrella, what do you mean?
Because under Collins Mutindi, there are so many activities that go around. I'm a dad, I'm a loving husband, and I'm a business person. But most importantly, I'm a producer. Yes.
Now, let's get to the last bit of it. You said producer.
Yeah.
You do production of music.
Yes.
And what I'm meant to understand in this case, it's a very unique kind of way of doing production of music. Because in this case, you're inclusive also for the people who are differently able. So tell us about that.
You know, people think it's weird, but I find it so interesting, and I got into it in a very dramatic way.
What's the drama behind it?
The drama behind it.
We have time.
Yeah. So going back, growing up, my parents loved music.
Yeah.
We used to have the kinanda, the proper kinanda, ile kona sahani. I don't know if you've seen one.
Yeah, I have.
So there was always music in the house. And when I was growing up in the early 1990s, there were no TVs. Or maybe there were TVs, but not all households had TVs. So the only entertainment, or the most entertainment in most families was music through radio. And so through that consistency of listening to music and my dad buying cassettes every time and listening to morning shows and the music shows, because my dad and my mom, they followed up mostly on the music shows. And through that, I think I became an addict for music. And so it was so easy for me to sing or to dance, such things, because my dad could dance and I could imitate him. But when
this was a musical home.
It was a musical home, and my mom can sing,
Yeah.
but she never took it as a business. So I joined school at some point, because of course at some point of our life we must join school.
Yeah, education is important.
It's important.
Yeah.
But then when I got to class 3,
Yeah.
and the activities didn't change, I still loved music. I still could sing even more. I was discovered by my deputy teacher. The deputy teacher for that school, who had just come from South Africa. She was South African, but a teacher. So she came to Kenya to be a teacher in Kenya. She discovered me, and then she enrolled me to school choir at class 3. The same class 3, I performed, me and my schoolmates in the school choir, we were able to win the nationals choir for the inter-schools choir challenge. And the finals were at PPMC along State House Road. So the judges there were the people who create or make content for the president's entertainment. And they discovered me there. So I was recruited to mass choir. Mass choir is a choir that sings for the president. All the schools, I mean, I don't know if it exists now, but then all the schools, they pick at least someone who has a talent, natural talent, and then they train you more, and then every holiday you're taken to sing for the president.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
this is at a very young age.
class 3.
Class 3.
Yes.
At that time, are you even comprehending what is happening?
No, I
this
didn't.
is your musical journey.
No, I was just enjoying the ride for stagecoach. You know, there's a bus called Stagecoach. And when we were going for training, every Wednesday and Friday, we would be given buffalo. There's a bread that was called buffalo.
So you were in need for the bread.
Yangu ilikuwa buffalo na maziwa.
Interesting.
So class 3, class 4, class 5, class 6, I sang for the president. But then remember also my dad is so into education so much.
But at that time, are you still into education?
Yeah, I was a top 3.
You being in class and you're just thinking about the buffalo.
No, yeah, I was a top 3 student in school.
Amazing.
And then just between class 3 and class 6, I had performed for very, very many senior people even Nelson Mandela, Bill Clinton.
Nice.
Yeah, in 1998 I performed for Bill Clinton he was America's president. But then I was not thinking like business. It's a business way.
Because you're still young as well.
I was very young.
Yeah.
And do you know something funny? From class 3 to that class 6, my school fees was paid half by my parents and the half with the school. And then I never used to wear the school uniform.
But you used
because
to wear?
President Moi provided we were his student. So our uniform was different, black and white and butter prefects. You see? So, and every year we would get supply of the uniform, free books, 5 pints of milk, you see. So it was entertainment. So at some point of life, my performance dropped. Class 6 now.
Is it now because you're into the music aspect of it, or you're just
I think also
not interested anymore?
I think also again, I would say I knew much.
Okay. Ulianza kukuwa
Nilikuwa
mjuaji.
mjuaji mbaya. And then there was so much expectation about I mean, walimu, they expect me to perform well in both school and drama.
And drama.
And then in class 5, I was enrolled to school drama also, acting. I mean, it was just crazy. Yeah, it was just crazy. And then because we were doing art and craft and music also as a subject and home science, and we must perform. But then I was so overwhelmed by everything, performance ikarudi down. There's a time from number 2, there's a time I became number last in class.
You're from number 2 now?
Yes.
And being just top 2?
Number last.
To number last.
Number last.
Wow.
That report book, my dad has it. It was a report card. Has it even now. Number last.
Does he tell the story?
But then there's a story behind that.
Yeah.
The thing that made me become number last.
Yeah.
There was this guy called John Gakuo. He was a town clerk, Nairobi town clerk. We were supposed to perform for him, and that guy was a serious guy. He was he was very sensitive about everything. So for like a whole month, I never like went to class. So you see, because we want to perform for
John Gakuo.
For John Gakuo, and because of that performance, actually, he was trying to mentor arts in school. Because of that performance, I became number 1 in that performance because it was more of a challenge. And so, because of that performance, I have 3 other siblings by then, before our last born. John Gakuo paid for all our school fees for me and my siblings, and gave us 1 year supply of books, and we were given vouchers for Uchumi. You know, there's a supermarket called Uchumi.
Yeah.
Uchumi.
Uchumi, when Uchumi was
big.
Big.
Man, voucher ya do, man. Unaenda tu kupik vitu. So, looking at it, you kukuwa number last still, I earned something out of it.
You gained.
But most importantly, I was still recruited in, even more in mass choir, because that is the time that mass choir watu walikuwa now they start recruiting other students, yani watoto kutoka chini. Ukifika class 5.
By this time, are you in high school or in secondary? Or
I'm talking about class 5.
Oh my God. Interesting.
So class 6 performance went down completely. My dad was very, very worried, and then he decides to transfer me to a rural school. Madi hakuna hiyo kitu inaitwa entertainment.
So everything, whatever you knew about is normal. But this time, how is it? But
let me tell you something. If God sends something to you, it remains yours. Because that year that he sent me to, now joining class 7, I joined class 7 in Mashambani. 2002. 2001, 2002 there. There was an election, 2002. 2002.
2002 is when the elections are being
when Moi was transitioning. Now, something happened in the government. Moi alikasirika na sijui na nani, vice president. And so, the place where I was taken in Mashambani, that area, Musalia Mudavadi was the area MP. And there was a school, Harambe ya kujenga dining hall that was supposed to be
it was to be held.
To be held.
Yeah.
And it is that time that I was had been transferred. So, and you know, in Mashambani, Mashambani ni Mashambani. They have a function, they're not prepared. Like in school, huku Nairobi, before we performed for
you prepared days later.
A month early.
Interesting.
But huko,
function
in next week. Function is next week. And then, you know, out of okay, let me not say that, but what watasema ni kubrag, but truth be told, out of the whole school, I was the only one having shoes. Ile ya mashambani, unajua sasa ni proper shule. And those shoes ni zile nimetoka nazo wapi?
Nairobi.
Zile, of course, Nairobi lazima shule. Na ni zile za Moi, unakumbuka nilikuwa napewa. So, I was taken there for punishment. Not that my dad couldn't. My dad was well off, walikuanga, si tulikuwa poa yani. But ilipelekwa huko rehabilitation. So what happens, event ni next week, only the headmaster, principal, deputy, ndo wanajua hizo story ya Harambee, and maybe teachers. And maybe, perhaps, parents, maybe, because walikuwa maybe wameandikiwa barua, mimi sikukuwa, but there's no entertainment 1 week before. So, wakauliza, nani anaweza imba? You know, in my mind, me, I'm not thinking, hata ni Musalia Mudavadi is coming for this.
So you're not
thing.
saying anything at
I'm
this
not,
point?
it's not serious. There's no preparation for it. Who can sing? Mi nikatoa mkono. I can sing. And I can also dance. Then, in Nairobi, we were spoiled by the for choice. Because there was a music lab, there was arts lab, unaweza enda pale upige guitar, unaweza enda pale ucheze piano, can draw, sketch, everything is here in Nairobi. But Mashambani,
nothing.
It is classroom, office, gate ya kurudi nyumbani, nothing more.
Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow. So, to cut the long story short, Mimi nikasema naweza imba. And I can train a few people. Any walimu wa ushago, it's not, they are my friends even now, but it's not like I'm criticizing them. Hawajui hata ku create entertainment yani.
Uko tu ni masomo.
Ni masomo strictly. So, mimi nikasema naweza fanya solo na naweza train watu because there's a drum, there's a folk song tulikuwa tuna perform because for the nation they teach you to, yani for president tulikuwa tunafanya patriotic songs only, ma folk songs za Kiluya, Kikamba, Kimeru, you know, hizo no English songs ama modern songs. Nikawa train and then me I had one of mine. So mimi nikatafuta instrumental. Kitambo when I was young, soda ya Fanta ilikuwa na rings. There's a way ilikuwa na some rings. Kachukua kijiko. That's how my production started, by the way.
Okay.
Nikaanza
Shaza, na inaingiana, iko na rhythm at this point.
I have the beat in my mind, so I am just releasing the beat while I'm singing. Alimu wakakuwa amazed, wakaniambia, sawa, hiyo performance yako itakuwa, wewe utaperform solo, alafu hawa wataperform, that's it. And then, hizo church choirs around zitakuwa, on a Friday, on a Thursday or Friday, ndio Monday, sasa ndio harambee. Guess what happens to the nation? Moi amefuta vice president. Guess who he elects? Mudavadi as vice president.
Interesting. Now this is big.
Right, it becomes a big thing. Police everywhere. Nini, yani list. Normal life yenye nimeacha Nairobi yani imerudi hapa.
Imerudi tu.
Na nakwambia Mungu akikupangia kitu inakufuata hadi kila mahali. So Monday comes, I perform for the vice president. Yani last week mtu alikuwa MP, sasa yeye ni vice president. And then hiyo performance yangu ikawa jazz. Kwanza nimeimba Kikamba, alafu huko ni western.
Did you sing alone?
Alone, the solo performance.
Okay.
Na niko na
chupa ya Fanta.
Niko na chupa, alafu nilikuwa nimetengeneza ile shanga, ile nini ya mguu. Na hizi vitu za soda. Pekele. It was nice. So actually, and you know that area visikuwa najulikana. They thought I've been imported to come and perform.
To come and perform.
Yes. So mimi nikapiga shughuli yangu, mimi nikaenda na huko nyuma ya matent. Nikasikia nimetafutwa na Musalia Mudavadi. Iko wapi yule jamaa aliimba? Yule mwanafunzi aliimba, iko wapi? Mimi nimetafutwa huko man, nimetafutwa hata hizo manyota man. And unajua nyota ilikuwa hizo mapekele zilikuwa zinanifinya Before nitafute nyingine, man nilikuwa nakujua na watu wako na masuti. Interesting, So I did what I did, performed for him again, and then aliachanga do by the way, na sikupatanga hiyo pesa.
Aliacha walimu.
Kuna msee alipewa do yangu na siku hiyo ndo ikaenda.
Karibu Kenya.
So that is how I started my entertainment and singing. Yeah.
So now this is in class 7.
Class 7 now, yeah.
This is when you're starting your music production. How is it?
I don't know if I'm a producer. Najua tu niko tu najua I'm capable to sing and to yeah.
So when does it start officially? Nasema, I can jump into this thing and let me take it as a business, because I believe for you it's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah. So your business aspect of it, ilianza lini? When did you feel like I can do this music production and not just any other type of music production?
Let me take you back.
Yeah.
After hiyo ma performance na hizo ma theatrics zote, nikakuwa best. But then my dad alikuwa amewarn hao walimu, akaambia huyu kijana asiwahi kuwa prefect, asiwahi kuwa anything
entertainment.
Anataka mimi nipite exam. And that is what I did. By then,
Karudi back kwa vitabu.
Back to school. Back, by the way, mi nakwambia, my first insha niliandika kwa hiyo shule ilisomwa kwa parade.
Interesting.
For real, because you know, yani msanii tu unaandika tu, yani kitu inakuwa mzuri.
Ni kitu creative.
Creative, yeah. So, through that, hiyo kusomwa kwa nini, kwa parade, nikaona, nime click back, nimerudi kwa masomo. So, nikasoma, I performed very well, by the way. And then, high school came. My dad akunipeleka ile high school, niliitwa Mangu, Mangu High. Na other schools, but then my dad akutaka nisome Nairobi kabisa, karibu anywhere karibu na Nairobi. So nikapelekwa bado village kidogo, form 1, form 2, day school, ndo nikae na shusho yangu na mashangazi. And then time ikafika akanipeleka wapi? Nakuru. Nakuru. By the way, my dad controlled me by that. Sasa Nakuru niliingia nikakuwa wazimu.
Wazimu, when you say wazimu, what do you mean?
Really meet now, you know, you meet people from different parts of the nation, and they see you, you know, an artist, you can just see an artist, you know, without them telling you are an artist. Mtu akwambia ni msanii. So, immediately, my parents, actually my mom ndo alinipeleka hiyo shule. Mimi nakwambia nimechukuliwa na maboys. Wote ingia kwa hii domu yetu. Yeah? Kumbe ni domu ya entertainment, serious.
Msanii ndo amearrive.
Acha nikwambie, first day, we didn't even sleep. Tulipiga freestyle hapo kwa hiyo dome. Yani, ni kama nilitolewa, yani uko ushago ni kama ndo nilikuwa nimeenda si home. Sasa nimeletwa home. Kwa waseo, tulipiga freestyle. And through that, I'm ashamed to say this on camera, but tulikuwa tuna sneak, tunaenda dunda, tunapiga, but my interest ikakuwa different kidogo. Nikakuwa na interest ya ku-DJ. So mimi nilikuwa na hepa shule sana. And I'm not asking, you wanafunzi bana msiepe shule. Shule masomo ni mzuri. Mimi nilikuwa chopi by the way. Lakini sasa nilikuwa na hepa chuo naenda ku DJ.
At this time you could DJ na lipa?
No, mimi ni fun. It's for fun. By the way, acha niwaambie ukifanya kitu like hizi ma intellectual, hizi ma arts na nini.
Ufanye for fun.
Just do it for fun.
Yeah.
Someone will be interested atakulipa. So, mimi na hepa every Friday. Na hepa.
Kulikuwa na place uko na gig mahali every Friday ama unaenda
kutafuta? I'm telling you, Nakuru, maklabu zote nilikuwa najulikana. Within less than 2 months, mimi nilikuwa najulikana klabu.
Now, do they know unatoka shule ndo unakuja
na ukijua hata polisi atakushika.
Okay.
Na sasa hiyo nishanunua nguo, mimi nilikuwa ni mjanja, nishanunua nguo, kuna place nilikuwa najua na zazi ficha.
Ukitoka kwa fence kuna place
unaficha. Nika DJ. Kwa Savannah. Isa, you know Isa when I was coming to get when he got an accident.
Because
I was curtain raising for
Isa.
Actually
for the same event.
For the same event.
Yeah.
Actually hiyo event wakikuja kusema Isa amekufa, Juma message zilianza kukam. I was the one playing music.
Okay.
You know na. So mimi nikaendelea tu nini because mimi najua saa 8 ikifika lazima ni sneak ni hepe nirudi chuo kwa domu. Unacheki? Haya, hiyo news ikaenda nika prezo nimefungulia prezo, nimechezea prezo. Hivyo tu growth ikagrow, nikamaliza shule, nikajoin college. Entertainment bado tu imeshika tu bado. DJing tu. Yani me I would come from all the way to Nakuru to KTN kucheza tu ile straight up live sisi ndo tulianzisha. Straight up live.
Kina K-Trix.
Before K-Tricks, DJ Styles. DJ Styles ndo alikuwa nani. Na kuna time DJ Styles alikuwa anakuja Nakuru nini anatuambia, sawa ukikam takupatia chance. Unakuja unakosa chance unarudi. Unajua mzazi wako anaishi Nairobi but then uendi home. So ile siku moja nilionekana. Went viral.
Interesting.
Went viral.
I want us to pause on there. You going viral because now we're going for a very short commercial break, and then now we come back. We get into the depths of the production bit of it. This is the journey, literally, and it's quite a journey. I don't know if it would have been me at that point. We may meet all these big people. Kama masomo ingekuwa into the picture, honestly. So you're just keeping up and going to even the next level. Ndio ufikirie kurudi kwa DJ. Amazing. But with that, very short break. We'll be right back.
Looking for an institution to further your studies and wholesome growth in serene environment? Kenya Methodist University is your best choice. Join us for diploma, degree, master's and PhD programs in business and economics, education and social sciences, science and technology, medicine and health science. TVET courses are also available. KEMU is a university of many firsts. The first Kenyan private university to graduate medical doctors, the first Kenyan university to offer online and distance learning mode of study, and now online or blended learning. The first Kenyan university to offer accelerated trimester system of learning, and the first private university to offer TVET courses. Enroll now for January 2023 and May 2023 intakes. Kenya Methodist University. The future is here.
We know the drought has affected over 24 counties and Laikipia is one of them. So we are hoping to give back, give them food that can sustain them as we try and see how we can mitigate the drought.
Tunashukuru Loto kwa sababu si chakula peke yake wametuletea. Pia wamekumbuka ile kitu inafanya tupate hili janga la mvua kukosa ni pia tumekosa miti. Kwa hivyo wanaachia watu wetu miti, watu wetu wakipanda miti tutaweza kuvuruta mvua na watu wetu wataweza kupata mvua, wapande chakula na mwishowe tupate kulisha familia zetu.
Every time you play Lotto, 25% goes to the Lotto Foundation, which supports our fellow Kenyans through various causes. Thank you for your help. Together, we are changing lives.
Usienda nayo huko ndani, unaacha hapo kwa luggage ndio uingie.
Ni wacho kwa luggage namna gani nataka kutumia huko ndani? Nimekuja na hii gani ndio inatumika? Hii paketi ama hii kuchota? Kwani serious hii? Bwana wacheni mchezo bwana. Nini?
Karibu customer. Hizi bidhaa unaziacha pale kwenye luggage ndipo ufanye shopping kwa supermarket yetu. Kuchota ni kufanya shopping pekee.
Ni kufanya shopping.
Raundi hii chota mapema na Hetia Supermarket ndio best. Kwa mara nyingine tena Hetia Supermarket inakuletea chota na Hetia Supermarket. Kushiriki shindano la chota ni rahisi. Ingia tu Hetia Supermarket iliyo karibu nawe Kitale, Bungoma, Eldoret, Kakamega, Kisumu, Busia, Naivasha, Limuru, Nairobi, Thika, Nyeri, Meru, Chuka na Maua. Nunua bidhaa ya shilingi 600 na zaidi na utapewa raffle ticket. Jaza vizuri na utumbukize kwa sanduku iliyo mlangoni. Utakuwa umeingia kwa draw ya kujishindia zawadi kama gari 7 aina Daihatsu Mira, pikipiki 21 aina ya TVS, 1130 school fees, TVS, microwaves, shopping vouchers na vingine vingi.
Bas, ni huku. Saidia bibi.
Chota kuchota imethaminiwa na Kiwi Bacon, Savannah Juice Fruit Vial, My Choice Hand Wash, Zesta Choco Primo, Ketepa, Blue Band, Aramco, Oven Fresh Bread, Nivea, Silent Night Mattresses, Coca-Cola pamoja na Hisense. Shindano hili limeidhinishwa na BCLB permit number 002816. Sheria na masharti kutumika.
Chota kuchota na Hetia Supermarket, na hii motokaa gari smart kabisa inaweza kuwa yako. Unangoja nini? Ingia, fanya shopping yako Hetia Supermarket, uchoto kuchote na hii gari. Hii motokaa inaweza kuwa yako. Mtu anaweza pesa kwa buta.
Hetia Supermarket, a world of choice.
Vera Beauty and Fashion College is focused on being the leading technical and vocational training institute in the region. Our team possesses in-depth knowledge and extensive experience in the industry, offering thorough training in cosmetology, hairdressing, interior design, creative arts, training of trainers, nail technology, and fashion design. With branches in Nairobi, Thika, Meru, Eldoret, and now in Mombasa, our courses ensure that learners are completely equipped with knowledge, competency, and employability skills. Enroll today to be a part of a center of excellence.
Welcome back to the Morning Drip. My name is Muguru Kimani, and yes, on this discussion we're talking about how inclusive music can get. And first half of the show, of the segment, we were just listening to Colin's story and his journey when it comes to music and also education. What I've gotten from that is, at the end of the day, education is key and it's paramount. You have to be educated. So, Collins, let's jump straight into the production bit of it. When we say it's inclusive and we say you're also including the people who are differently abled, what do we mean by that?
I mean, I'm just including the language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The sign language.
Because sign language is a language. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, what's your language? Mm-hmm. What is your language?
What is my language?
You're thinking.
I'm thinking, yeah, because it might mean...
What language do Kenyans talk?
It might be a lot of things when it comes to language, you know? So the language that Kenyans talk is Swahili, English, their mother tongue.
Yeah. Yeah. What is your mother tongue?
Mine, Kikuyu.
Kikuyu?
Yeah.
So their mother tongue is sign.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And their general language is sign.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like French, mm-hmm. German, mm-hmm. Swahili. Mm-hmm. So if you speak to them mm-hmm. in French, if someone speaks to you in French, you'll not mm-hmm. understand. Mm-hmm. But if they speak to you in Swahili,
I will understand.
You'll pick up.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. Mm-hmm. It's not a crazy idea, yeah. But it's an interesting thing. So
how did you get to come up with this idea, just to say that
this
is the way I want to go?
Okay, after high school in Nakuru, mm-hmm. remember I'm now interested in DJing and mm-hmm. stuff, mm-hmm. high school, mm-hmm. and then after clearing my O-levels, mm-hmm. came to now back to Nairobi. Sasa nimerudi na hii sasa.
No baya.
Nimerudi na hii. Because now I have long hair, afro, nini. Mm-hmm. Usanii is serious. Usanii is a good curse.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean a good curse?
It's something that if you visualize something mm-hmm. and if you don't do that something, mm-hmm. it will haunt you.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah.
In a positive way. Like you'll be restless.
Mm-hmm. You'll have many regrets, like why did you do it?
Yeah, restless. Yeah. Nothing will, you'll not even do anything. Any peace will not be with you.
Yeah.
So, I graduate, my dad comes, looks at me like this, and the afro, nyoa yo. But then my time, we normally used to wait for almost 2 years before pate barua, before the university barua ikuje. So during that period ilikuwa inaitwa tamaking. Sijui kama watu sayoni.
Bado watu wana tamak.
Inaitwa tamak.
Yeah.
Unaitwa tamak. But then hakukuanga na ma courses kama hizi ma short courses kama comp. The things that people do, social work. Now the short courses. So within that 2 years, I discovered Westlands. You know me, I'm born and bred in Jogoo Road.
Jogoo Road wapi?
Ni Sambote.
Oh, Mbote. Interesting.
Mbote la Posta. So, I discover ST. And my guys, if you are interested, anyone who's trying to DJ out there and trying to become an artist or a DJ, and you have no place to go, please just go to Westlands Usiku. Westlands Usiku is another life. Mchana is very different.
Very calm.
Usiku is, you'll be in Las Vegas, my dear. So go there, knock in every door, in every club, talk to the managers, go early as 5. They'll give you a chance. Me, I was given a chance, by the way. Nikamwambia, me, I'm capable to DJ. Akaniambia, sawa, unaweza piga show, lakini hatuna budget yako. Hata sina haja na do mimi nataka tu ku-entertain. Something funny. That is when you now start getting fans. Mafans wana. Alafu ukicheza ngoma favorite ya msanii, pewa mbili na marafiki. You know, unabaiwa. But then it's a very dangerous thing that got me into addiction. Mi sikukuanga na do, lakini niko na drinks, niko na kila kitu. So it got me into addiction. At some point, unajua sasa ukiwa kama utumii mavitu hard, sura yako ni nyororo nini. Ukianza kutumia vitu with time, sura inakuwa ngumu, unaparara, unajisahau. So I got to that point. Me, I'm addicted and I don't know I'm addicted. So hata clubs zikaanza kunifuku.
Kukufukuza. Oh, because sahi unaingia job ukiwa
drunk. Nimepiga mamoshi zangu kadhaa hapo, unajua. Kama kuna kitu ya kumeza pia imemezwa, unaona. So a club investment is a huge investment. Club moja, by the cheapest club inaweza kuwa wameinvest in is the cheapest 10 million. So no one wants to invest 10 million to employ an addict.
And an addict, yeah.
So wewe kwanza rudi, hatukutaki wewe. Huyu jamaa mabounce anaambia huyu jamaa si ingia. Club ingine the same. So one day kuna show. And you know, during that period, manze nimemeet ma DJ wa Noma, DJ wa Noma. Exclusive DJ Joe, K-Trix now pia walikuwa na show inaitwa Spin Cycle every Wednesday. Ma Vixens, nimemeet Diamond Platinums, Davido, big people. Nimekaa nao like VIP, mimi nilikuwa naingia VIP, but I messed myself by consuming drugs, you see. Sasa addiction imekaa, nimefukuzwa club. Kuna time nimeenda, sasa kulikuwa na show kubwa, nimefukuzwa sasa midnight. Sina do. What do I do? Walk back to town. Nikakata hapo Westlands Road, loft hapo chini, nikaingia museum. That place is dangerous by the way, hapo museum. Maybe nisikuja nikaingia nikajipata tao. Now sasa hapo ndo ni discover town. There are people called deaf. You know, sometimes when you hear deaf ndo unakumbukanga, kumbe kuna kwanga na watu wanaishi who are differently able like that. So hapo Ambassador, past midnight, kuna gazeti zinaanza kupelekwa past midnight. Nikasema acha nisome gazeti hapa, ni by time before Magedha ifike ni walk back to Jogoo Road. Towards so kwanza nilikuwa nimehama naishi na side za D. Nikikaa hapo hivi watu wanauza magazeti wote. And I'm telling you for a fact, even today, if you go there at Ambassador, all those vendors, they are deaf. All of them. Wale wanauza manjugu, sweets, snacks, everything, hapo books. All of them are deaf. Sa kuna, and they are very welcoming. That is what hata ilinibamba tu sana yani. Yani wase yani yani ni wanajali watu. So tukaanza kuandikiana hapo. Niaje umetoka wapi? Mwingine anani advise don't become because now the way I'm looking na come to nimesoma lakini pia ni junkie, nimeshaanza kuwa junkie. Ananiandikia ananiambia ameona watu wengi kwa street wamekuja hapo wamekuwa machokora wamechizi. Akaniambia if you continue on writing me I don't know how to speak sign language then.
Yeah. So this time you guys are just writing.
Writing, yeah. Akaniambia if you continue like this you'll not even live to see 27. You know, you'll not even be 27 years. You'll have died. Kitu ikanishtua. But nikamwambia I'm coming from a gig nini I explained myself. Nimefukuzwa nini. Akaniambia gig. Unadu nini kwa gig? Playing music. Now he told me on writing I have never listened to music.
Okay.
So ikani hit nikaona wase mazee kumbe nani wase.
Wow.
But then remember sasa
that really hits. That really
it hits different.
It hits differently.
So remember I've been been denied in Westlands. But ni kweli watu wanasemanga mlango moja inapojifunga mlango nyingine inajifungua. Now my interest changed. Kwanza I hated DJing at some. Now from that nikachukia. Yani I was not seeing my mistakes. That me now I am mimi nilikuwa naona mimi ni mnoma kucheza ngoma. Nilikuwa naona yani mimi ni DJ mnoma. Hadi nilikuwa nasema mimi ni mnoma hata kuliko hao watu wote hao. Yeah. But then kumbe unoma ni biashara, business mind. Unoma see the skills that you can play, you know.
Unoma ni how you turn it to a business.
How you make it lucrative. Ama ikue pesa.
Ikue na income.
Hiyo sasa ndio unoma by the way. Let me tell you for a fact. Hata ukue wewe unaweza fanya nini? Unaweza fly. But if you can fly and not make money, it's still nothing.
True.
So I was interested in now making music, like beats, nini. So through that, nikaanza kuvisit my studio. That is how I met Magic Senga. Meet a lot of people. A lot of people again. Unajua kujituma pia. Kitu pia mimi nazaambia wase, send yourself. Jitume. Jitume by the ukijituma. If you want to reach for something, if you want to reach for this verse of Roses, I must stand up and get to it. Usisemange ati mimi ni mnoma. Mimi nilikuwa naenda ma studio man, nafukuzwa zingine. Calif Records nilikuwa nafukuzwa. Ogopa DJs. Hata uchia hizi kubali hata ufike kwa mlango. You see? But then you don't give up. Naendelea.
So tuseme sasa umesha produce ngoma ya kwanza.
Bado sija produce, hata sijakuwa DJ. Sasa ndo interest. I have now the interest.
So that is when it's building up now.
It's building up and I told you, ukiwa na vision, it's God sent, you will not have peace. You will not even sleep.
Yeah, true.
Nilikuwa natembea all the way from Jagoro Road to Thika Road. Thika Road. Nikaenda nikamit Vicky Pondis. Hapo kwa Vicky Pondis nikapata Magic Senga. Wase wengi, Vicky Pondis amelea wase wengi. Tunakaa hapo, wengine wanalala hapo, wengine wametoka Fana, Kuru, Mombasa, sijui wapi wamekampia the same interest as me. Tunalan the good thing about Vicky Pondis anakuachia studio. Do whatever you can do. But don't mess up with my...
For free.
For free. God bless that guy. Na huo msee si controversial, never hear him, sijui kutukana watu, nini, amesaidia watu. Actually, he Guardian Angel, ngoma ya Guardian Angel, ameproduce free. Nakwambia ameproduce watu hata for free. So, huo msee ametualao nini interest, lakini sasa unajua at the moment anaamka hivi, kumbe kuna waseka 10 pale bwana wanangojea. So tena ni grabs. pale hivyo kukalia ile desk.
Because of time, I want us to get into the party. Yeah. Now ume achieve all this, ume manage kufanya hii production, sindo? Imekuwa like, were the people receptive at this point? Because it's something.
So that's how I'm coming. So through that, nika manage to produce my first song by the help of Magic Senga.
Yeah.
So nikafikiria video inataka video. But then hii video sitaki kuwe normal. So it hit back, ule msee akasema me I've never listened to music. So nikasema let me try to put this on music. Telling you I did that. It was a hectic. Normally music video inachukuanga 2 days kushoot. May took a month. Preparation, nini, getting the words right, nini. Yeah. Hey, it was an hectic job. But then at the end of it all, nili create ile kitu nilikuwa nataka.
It was fulfilling. Was it fulfilling?
It was fulfilling now, but you know when you get to usanii ni fun, ukifika stage moja.
Kuna ingine
inakungojea hivi sasa.
Yeah.
Now where do you distribute this music?
To whom exactly?
Print CDs. Take it to every radio station and TV station. No airplay. What do we do? Put it on YouTube. Nikeka YouTube. YouTube, for almost 2 years, it only had 5 views. And all the views zilikuwa zangu.
It's hard.
It's hard. So, nakwambia Mungu anapangianga mtu mambo yake. Mimi niko na shida za macho. So, there's a time I was admitted at Tenwek Hospital. And the person next to me, next to my bed, was a journalist. So akaniuliza nini, nikamwambia the way you are just talking like we are talking. Akaniambia hey, that story is very interesting. I can write it somewhere. And then he akani record na phone, yeah? Because he hakuwa na plans za ku interview. Ka record ni akaniambia I'll send someone to your place akupige picture. After tukawachana hivi, it stayed up to like 9 months. Mtu hajai communicate. But one day, one morning, amepiga simu. Yeah, kuna mtu alikuja kwako kupiga picha. Kuna mtu alikupiga, no one. Kaniambia, I'm sending someone sahi. So someone came, took me pictures at my house. So nilikuwa nisha move on by the way. Sasa nimepata, actually hata nimesare addiction, nimeandikwa job poa, I have a family, yani nilikuwa nisha move on na life, hata hiyo production sasa hata imenibow sasa, but sasa unaona iko YouTube. Sasa that guy comes, take pictures of me. Kaniambia, ulijuaje si gay? Kaniambia, tulikutana hospitali. Oh, sawa. Kaniambia, that is a very serious person. So, kaniambia, next week, tafuta Nation on Tuesday, we'll publicize your content. Mimi nakwambia nimetafuta Nation manzie sikupata kitu bana. Time ikaisha. A year later, one day morning, unajua venye kawaida asubuhi unaamka unaangalia social media, nini, yani una scroll through wewe. Napata Kolo na trend.
Kolo sasa ni wewe.
Message like 1 million messages from people I can't remember their names. People have asked for my numbers. Nini. Alafu na ile day uko easy, unataka kuamka asubuhi late, unacheki. Yeah. Mazee nimekuwa full page kwa gazeti. Message, inbox like 5 million. Was say left, right and center, any phone calls. And I'm telling you, you journalists have a way of nyinyi mnajuanga kama hii kura iliibiwa ama ikuibiwa. Because me, I never gave someone my number. Me, I was called by... Okay, the only person who I had in DM, na nika respond, ni Lynn Ngugi. Lynn Ngugi, then she was working for Tuko. Kaniambia, hi, this is Lynn Ngugi, call me on this number, I read your story on, na ametuma mpaka screenshot. I was like, okay. So, hata mimi sikuwa najua Tuko News by the way. Nilikuwa hiyo fala hiyo design. Call them, kidogo this TV, international. By the time, yani it was around 9:10. By the time 4 p.m. inafika, nilikuwa nimepigiwa hadi na CNN na BBC. All these people want an interview with me. Left, right and center. And can I be honest? Hiyo siku nilikuwa na sultano mbele na nyuma.
But interviews si za hiyo siku ni sasa.
Za hiyo siku bwana mtu anakuambia come now.
Interesting.
Come right now.
No kuna
tuma picha. Alafu naacha nikwambie kitu fani pia.
Yeah.
It's good to have professional pictures.
Yeah, sure.
Naambiwa tuma picture.
Unapiga selfie.
Selfie gani? Sasa simu ni zile za 2G, unajua. Nikienda studio, naambiwa picha moja ni 350. Mimi naambia mimi sina picha bana. Ile picha ya watu wa standard walijipigia, watu wa nation walijipigia. Mimi sina picha professional. Maze, by the time jioni inafika, I have my first show. First show like show ya kulipa. I'm amazed. So I have a wife. So nimeambia wife, manzi nimeitwa show, wanasema hawana budget because it was unplanned, lakini wanatoa ido. Guess how much they were giving me?
Tell me.
60K.
The first show.
First show. Amazing. On the same day. That same day, kuna mtu bado ananitaka sijui wapi. Hey. Nilichanganyikiwa yani.
So say imesha blow na ume get to that
groove.
That
one interview.
Sa ume get into that groove. Sa iyo music journey ikakuaju kasema this is what I'm settling for.
So before then
as we wind up
Kiariji alikuwa amenifukuza studio yake because of my addiction na nini. So nikasema because nimefukuzwa studio. That's why by there I gave up. Nikasema every coin napata I buy my studio stuff. I'm telling you, I collected like 2 million in 1 week. 2 million. Yani 2 million unaenda unapewa hivi. Nika set up and then I invested heavily on that. Nika recruit wase na nikatafuta people who are, by the way, kuna watu wame learn sign language huku nje, nika recruit tukafanya kitu. Now I have a whole team. I have a proper studio. We have a management. Na music inalipa. And if you do something unique, maybe to wrap up, if you just be unique, because you can host as a journalist, you are a journalist. But if you become a unique journalist,
yeah.
People see you different.
True.
So people see me different. I don't need to be controversial. I don't need to. Misika Willie Paul by the way, and I mention names because I'm a baha. Atatukana mtu. Ndio sasa ile kitu anafanya ama Don hata KRG. Lazima tukane watu ndio asel kitu fulani. Ama Eric Omondi. But me, I don't have to do that. I'll just say kuna content, and I don't have to remove content every day because, you know, as I said, I'm an umbrella. Niko na other things. So I scheduled nililearn business. Nikajua, if you schedule your times, hapa any time ya music, any time ya farming, because I'm into farming, any time ya watoto, utaran life yako poa, and you'll not lose yourself. Because I am a parent, as I said, and I'm there. Like I'm always there. But I'm always there for my farm. I'm always there for my music. So there's nothing that is left out. You see? So it's about kujipanga, but being unique.
Yeah, so you can do it like, for this case for you, it's music production, which is inclusive, but in a very unique way. Not just waking up one morning and saying like, I'm going to venture into music production and probably be the same as everyone else. It's just trying to find that niche that
You just find your niche.
Yeah, that you're literally different with people. So advise someone up there as you wind up, and then we'll get to play your song to see just exactly what you're talking about when you say it's music that is inclusive. Advise someone who is probably stuck, wants to be a music producer, wants to be an artist, but they're like, if I do it, I'll do it like everyone else. How do I get to be that unique person that I am?
For you out there, just love what you do. Don't do it for money. Money will come. By the way, ukifanya kitu fiti, do it come. But some secrets you must have. Do clean content. And then high quality. Because if you do low quality, no one wants to involve them with low quality stuff. Yeah? And then just know your style. Because everyone has their own style, by the way. Yeah.
Everyone is different.
Everyone is different. Just my friend Smart Joker told me,
Smart Joker ule moja tu.
Comedian, niambia, you can't be, because hata platform yao iko na nini wengi sana. But you see, kila mtu akikuja stage, atakuchekesha kivyake. Hauta stop kucheka juu yule mwingine alikuchekesha, si kweli? So just be yourself. Discover yourself. Practice more. If you feel you want to reach for something, reach for it. Hata kama unaona ni ngumu, try as much. Me, I used to walk. Nilikuwa
from Westy to Jogoo to D
it's to a lot. Thika Road, you see.
Yeah.
But it takes one person kukuambia, mazee wewe uko sawa. Ama ukiona kila mtu anakuambia, ama kama ni saa kupika ugali wanasema wewe ndio upike hii ugali.
Juliza kwa nini?
Hiyo ni talent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through, Collins.
Thank
You're doing an amazing job, very unique. Continue with the same spirit. And yes, umesikia music base. It's just you putting your head into it and the business perspective of it.
Sure.
On social media, tutakupata wapi?
The reason why I told you earlier on that I kept my name, Collins Mutindi, is because there's no any other Collins Mutindi across all social media.
Aish.
Ni mimi. And now I have 2 Instagram pages.
Yeah.
There's one with underscore, because I only had one, but I learned my lesson. I was hacked at over 100,000.
Sad, sorry.
Yeah, so, and I've been unable to retrieve that account. So nimefungua 2, ndio moja ikipotea tena. At least nibaki na nyingine.
So across all social media platforms.
Across all social media.
Collins.
If you just find Collins Mutindi, you'll see no one else but me. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. TikTok, pia nimeingia pale TikTok.
Okay. Tuko wengi wenye tumeingia this year. Thank you so much for coming through. So right about now we'll play your music just to get to see what we are talking about when we say it's music for people who are differently abled. And yeah, as Collins has said, just be yourself, be different, be unique. Yeah, chase that paper.